Hello, beautiful people. Come on, let's talk about ways to prevent chronic illnesses or chronic diseases. Yes, chronic diseases are just diseases that can last for a year or longer than a year, and they require ongoing medical attention, and they can affect all your activities of daily living. They can affect your nutrition, they can affect your ambulation, they can affect your self-care, they can affect every aspect of your life. Yeah, these diseases, unlike acute, they stay with you for a longer period of time. Some of them will stay with you until you die. And they are the leading cause of death in the whole world today. So it's very, very important that you listen very, very well, because the good news is that these diseases are preventables. Yes, example of these chronic diseases include diabetes mellitus, hypertension, stroke, cardiovascular diseases. We have asthma diseases, we have dementia, we have a lot of them. We have COPDs. Okay, these diseases are preventables. So what we are doing today is to look for ways, the measures we can embrace to prevent them from occurring in the first place. Because once they are there, you just have to live with them, right? So one of the ways to prevent chronic diseases is by eating right, eating adequate nutrition, eating a very balanced diet, which is rich with fruits and vegetables. Eating diet rich in fruits and vegetables is very, very essential, because most of the vitamins, most of the minerals you require, most of the antioxidants your body require are embedded in those fruits and vegetables. So eating fruits and vegetables is very good to optimize your nutrition, to get rid of radicals, to avoid excess calories. Eating fruits and vegetables is also good to maintain adequate GIT function, because if you eat a lot of fibers, at the end of the day you'll be having a good bowel motility, that is bowel motion. You won't have constipation that might lead to cancer of the bowels or something like that. So adequate nutrition is the best, and if you eat good diet or nutrition, you won't have too much sugar in your blood that may lead to diabetes mellitus. If you eat adequate diet as well, if you eat a lot of fruits and vegetables, if you incorporate all the classes of food in your meal, you won't have excess calories that will give rise to obesity, yes, or immobilities or other comorbidities. Okay, this is number one. So you have to eat right. Be mindful of whatever you eat. Reduce salt intake. Of course, when you take too much of salt, eat too much of fast food, restaurant food, they contain a lot of salt, and that will spike up your blood pressure as well. When you have too much blood pressure, it can cause stroke. When you have stroke, it can come with a lot of other complications. So you see, one leads to another. You just have to eat right, eat healthy, eat more fruits and vegetables. They are very, very crucial for your health. The second way to prevent chronic diseases is by keeping active. Keeping active, try to engage in physical activity, no matter how small. Even if you're just walking around, you can see we are in the park now. Everybody's walking around, everybody's moving it up and down. It counts. It's very essential. You mustn't be running. You mustn't be engaging in high intensive exercises. You can engage in just walking around. 30 minutes walk a day is very essential for your health, for proper functioning of your cardiovascular system. Okay, be active no matter how small. Engage in activities. Take deep breath. Deep breath is very essential. Take deep breath. Even if you can't move, whenever you wake up in the morning, just try and take deep breath for maybe about 30 repetitions of deep breath. It's very good. Right? Then another way we can prevent chronic diseases is by getting ourselves screened. Getting ourselves screened at home. These days, most of the testing equipment are very accessible, like blood pressure testing apparatus. We have it everywhere. Blood pressure monitor, we have the BM sugar test monitor is everywhere, and is accessible without prescription, so you can get them. Test yourself every day, especially if you are at risk of having all these chronic diseases. If your mother, your father passed away after suffering these diseases, you just have to test yourself because you are at high risk. All right, so it's very, very essential that you get yourself tested at home. Yes, it's very essential. That will help you to detect them early enough, because something like hypertension cannot just show. It's called silent diseases because you can never know that you have hypertension until you get yourself tested. Yeah, until you get to a stage where you see the complications, like whenever you have when you see the complication. Otherwise you won't even notice that until you get yourself tested. So you just have to test yourself, especially when you get to a certain age, like from 30 years and above. You need to test yourself. Check your sugar test, check your check your BP as well. The fourth way to prevent chronic diseases is by avoiding alcohol or minimizing alcohol intake. Yeah, I can't say avoiding because sometimes it's not really very easy. We can minimize alcohol consumption to just 2 glasses for men and 1 glass for women per day. Consume alcohol in moderation. Excess alcohol consumption can lead to so many cancers. Yeah, cancer is also a chronic disease. If you have cancer, it will live with you all through your life. So most of cancers are caused by excess consumption of alcohol, like cirrhosis of the liver, we know that, which can lead to liver cancer. We have the cancer of the gut, we have the cancer of the stomach. A lot of them are linked to excessive consumption of alcohol. So we minimize consumption of alcohol. Okay, then another very important point we need to do to prevent chronic diseases is by stopping smoking, quitting smoking. Smokers are liable to die young. Not just that, they are prone to have chronic disease more than other people, other group. They are prone to have more chronic diseases more than other group, just because of that. A lot of damage is done by tobacco. We know whenever you smoke, there is a lot of vasoconstrictions in your blood vessels, and that affects the cardiovascular system very, very well. And when that happens, most of the nutrient and oxygen will not get to their right destination, and that is a problem, a very big problem. So we just have to try and minimize smoking. Sometimes it's not really easy. You can speak to your GP about it. You can speak to your healthcare practitioner about it. Then they will give you a guide. They will enroll you in a support group that will guide you on how to stop it. Okay, so these are just the basic things I wanted to discuss today. Yes, on how to prevent chronic diseases. They are preventable. So try and minimize smoking, or stop smoking, quit smoking. Try to moderate consumption of alcohol. Try to be active. Try to screen yourself at home. Test yourself. Check your blood pressure. Check your BP. Detect them on time. Monitor them. Track them to know if your medication is also working or not. Then you try to eat healthy. Eat balanced diet that contain all the classes of food in the right proportion, that is healthy, that contain a lot of fruits and vegetables. Thank you today. If you have any question, let me know in the comment section. Okay, thank you for watching. Thank you for your time. See you. Bye.